What are my takeaways after week 6 of college football? I think Texas A&M is a very good team that can win in many different ways. They can win with the ground and the rock with that elite Russian attack. I think Marcel Reed has the potential to take games over himself as well, and I think that defense has the potential to do great things. I think they're a complete team. They might not be the most elite team in the country, but they're complete in my eyes. I'm just going to call my shot right now. 12-0 Ohio State versus 12-0 Oregon in a rematch from last season in the Big Ten title game this season will be cinema. A bit under the radar, nobody is talking about UNLV and their playoff chances. The defense has looked a little iffy, but they're still undefeated, finding ways to win games. I like the way they handled Wyoming on the road. And they got a very underrated quarterback in Anthony Calandria who gets the job done in many ways. And if you look at the American Conference, there's a lot of good teams in there that could beat themselves up. They all play each other while UNLV doesn't have the toughest schedule. If they manage to make it by with only one loss and possibly win that conference, watch out. Cincinnati has a super underrated offense that people don't talk about enough. Brendan Sorsby is just that guy. Tawee Walker looks like an absolute beast at running back and a tough guy to bring down, and they have a lot of talent at wide receiver. They got an All-American tight end and a stout offensive line. This truly is a top 3 offense in the Big 12, and they could be a title contender. Billy Napier gets himself on the hot seat again after some bad games offensively and bad play calling. But now that he's on the hot seat, he will turn into Nick Saban. He already has with a win over Texas. Penn State and Texas having 2 losses could be great for college football and a blessing in disguise. Let me explain. I'm not going to say one of these teams will make the playoffs. You never know though, it is college football. All I'm saying is with their backs against the wall, Texas is going to play harder against Oklahoma and Georgia, while Penn State's going to play harder and play for their lives against Ohio State to finally beat that team. They also play Indiana. It's still early. We have seen crazy turnarounds. Don't count these teams out. It is looking very unlikely though. As I was speaking about a little bit earlier, the American Conference is about to get very competitive. All the big games are in the second half of the season. They could beat each other up. North Texas is undefeated. They play South Florida this week, who only has one loss to Miami. Memphis is undefeated. Navy is undefeated. Tulane is very good. East Carolina is also good too. Miami and Texas Tech should be locks to win their conferences. They have both been super dominant at the line of scrimmage on defense. They have elite defensive fronts. Alabama looks like they could have an elite defense. They've been pretty consistent even in the back half of last season. But the question is, can their offense be consistent enough and get them to the playoffs? And finally, James Franklin can't figure it out. Penn State is absolutely broken after giving up 42 points to UCLA. Oregon might have just broke them.